Welcome to the enchanting world of yokai, the supernatural beings of Japanese folklore that have captivated imaginations for centuries. Today, we'll embark on a journey through time, exploring these mysterious creatures that are much more than just the monsters and spirits of tales. The word yokai combines two Japanese characters, yo meaning attractive or calamity, and kai denoting mystery or wonder. This blend hints at the alluring yet mysterious nature of these entities. Unlike the Western concept of supernatural beings, yokai are not just limited to demons or ghosts. They encompass a vast range, including transformed humans and animals, spirits, gods, and even urban legends. The yokai universe is as diverse as it is intriguing. But what exactly defines a yokai? It's a question even scholars of Japanese folklore often ponder. Over Japan's rich history, the term has evolved, making yokai a complex and fascinating topic. Today, we delve into this mystical realm, uncovering the allure and mysteries of yokai. So, let's set aside our everyday world and step into the magical, often enigmatic world of Japanese folklore. Defining what is and isn't, a yokai can be as elusive as the creatures themselves. Throughout Japan's history, terms like bakemono, obake, and oni have been used to describe various supernatural entities. But yokai stands out for its complexity and depth. The definition of yokai is not static. It shifts and changes, much like the tales and myths that surround these beings. In Western cultures, we might think of ghosts, demons, or spirits, but yokai transcends these categories. From benevolent to malevolent, from mischievous to downright terrifying, yokai represent a spectrum of supernatural phenomena. Are they ghosts? Sometimes. Are they gods? In a way. This ambiguity is part of what makes studying yokai so intriguing. But here's where it gets more specific. While the term supernatural could apply globally, yokai is distinctly Japanese. This is not just a matter of language, but of cultural context. Yokai are deeply rooted in Japanese folklore, embodying the fears, beliefs, and stories of a nation over centuries. This exploration of yokai, however, comes with its limitations. As we delve into their world, we rely on historical texts, artistic depictions, and folklore studies, each with its own perspective. It's a field where fact and fiction intertwine, making definitive conclusions rare. But this very ambiguity is what fuels the endless fascination with yokai. Journey with us now into the ancient origins of yokai, where myth, religion, and history blend. Japanese folklore, rich and diverse, draws from the isolated tribes of the Japanese Isles, each with its own set of beliefs and spirits. These early traditions laid the groundwork for what yokai would become later, influenced by Shinto and Buddhism, and even elements from Chinese and Indian folklore. The first recorded mentions of yokai date back to the 8th century. In Japan's earliest written records, these documents, filled with creation myths and legendary tales, are our earliest windows into the supernatural world of Japan. They speak of gods, demons, and a myriad of other entities that have shaped the yokai lore. Initially, these spirits were thought to be formless and invisible, beyond the human eye. Yet, as Japan's artistic traditions evolved, so too did the representation of yokai. From painted scrolls to detailed multivolume encyclopedias, these supernatural beings took on vivid forms, capturing the imagination of all who saw them. The Edo period marked a golden era for yokai. Culture and art flourished, and with them, the stories of yokai spread throughout Japan. Folklorists and artists like Toriyama Seikien not only collected these tales, but also added their own twists, creating a rich tapestry of the supernatural. This period saw the creation of the first mythical bestiaries, bringing together oral traditions and artistic creativity. While exploring this history, it's important to acknowledge the strengths and limitations of our sources. Much of what we know about yokai comes from these artistic and literary works, which blend fact with fiction. As we piece together the yokai history, we navigate a maze of myth and historical accounts, a challenge that adds to the allure and mystique of these creatures. Fast forward to the modern era, and witness the remarkable resurgence of yokai in Japanese culture. After a period of decline during the Meiji Restoration, as Japan rapidly modernized, yokai stories were nearly forgotten, seen as relics of a superstitious past. But their charm was too strong to be lost forever. Post-World War II, manga artist Shigeru Mizuki played a pivotal role in rekindling the yokai flame with his iconic series, Jijiji no Kitaro. This marked the beginning of a new era for yokai, one that resonated with contemporary audiences. Today, the influence of yokai is everywhere in Japan. From manga and anime to video games, and even on Japanese currency. These supernatural beings have been woven into the fabric of modern Japanese life. They represent a bridge between the ancient and the modern, a reminder of Japan's rich cultural heritage. However, while we celebrate this revival, it's crucial to understand the nature of this modern representation. The yokai of today are often adapted for entertainment, sometimes straying from their traditional roots. This evolution brings with it both strengths and limitations. On one hand, it keeps the yokai legacy alive for new generations. On the other, it risks diluting the rich folklore and cultural nuances that originally defined them. As we embrace yokai in contemporary culture, we also bear the responsibility of preserving their true essence and history. As we reach the end of our journey through the mystical world of yokai, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey these supernatural beings have taken through history. From ancient folklore to modern pop culture, yokai have been a constant source of fascination, fear, and wonder in Japanese culture. The story of yokai is not just about mythical creatures. It's a window into the soul of Japan itself. These beings tell us about the fears, hopes, and imagination of a people through the ages. From ancient times, where they were believed to be invisible spirits, to their vivid depictions in Edo period art, and their resurgence in modern manga and anime. Yokai have evolved, yet remained an integral part of Japanese heritage. Understanding yokai helps us appreciate the depth and richness of Japanese folklore. It opens our minds to a world where the line between the real and the supernatural blurs, where every shadow could conceal a spirit, and every tale carries a hint of truth. As we conclude, remember that the world of yokai is as vast and varied as our imagination. Whether you're a long-time enthusiast or a curious newcomer, there's always more to explore in the enchanting and mysterious realm of yokai. So keep your mind open, your curiosity alive, and who knows? Maybe you'll find your own yokai lurking just around the corner.